Thank you very much, Mr. Jeremy Otto. We got Kenny Cott back there. David is off. Jake is back there as well. And Mike Valenti is off. Rico Beard. And I am in for Mike Valenti. I am Michael Stephen Stone, the 19th. All right. What's going on? How's everybody doing today?
Good.
All right.
Wait, you said the 19th.
I don't know. I'm just making up numbers.
Oh,
I think I said I was the 8th yesterday. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
I should probably start listening to you more often.
Yeah. Well, actually, you're probably better off if you don't. Anyway, as Jeremy Otto mentioned in the update, the Detroit Tigers have unveiled what has been rumored for a while, alternative jerseys. And I believe that leaves the New York Yankees as the only team not to have an alternative jersey, with the exception of the City Connects. I think you have to have a City Connect. I think that's the law of the land. And for years I was saying, you know what? Good for the Tigers. They're not doing it. The Old English D is one of the most iconic logos in all of, not just baseball, in all of sports. When you travel around the country and you see wearing a Tiger hat with the D, people know where you're from, where you're representing.
You see it in movies, TV shows.
Absolutely. And the road jerseys, not that much. I like the real old school ones they had, where the gray, where it's where it just said Detroit in block lettering. But what they've done now is they have one for the home, and you can see them all over the websites, including our own at 97 The Ticket. The home is orange. Now, it does still have the Old English D on it, thankfully. And the
road is
road.
The dark blue with the script Detroit on it.
Yes.
When I saw it, I would looked at them and I like the orange, but I like the color orange a lot. It reminds me of, because I had a jersey like that like years ago. It was a batting practice jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. That's what the orange one looks like to me. Not a big fan of the dark blue one. Like all the hype, and it was just like, okay. Because like you, I like the gray with the block Detroit across it. I always thought that was kind of cool. That jersey and the old white with the Old English D. But like I said, I like the orange one. The orange one with the Old English D on it. That one's okay.
Yeah, it's okay as well. But the good thing about the blue ones is you don't have to see them in person because they're road jerseys.
Okay.
I like them better than the City Connect. I'm not a big fan of most of the City Connects. And it's, it's maybe just old guy, whatever. But because baseball, more than any other sport, it's like, reeks with tradition, and maybe the fact that they're trying something different and trying to make the game more appealing to the youth and, the way we are today as far as, speed and clicks and things like that. I mean, they did a great job of, with the shot, the pitch clock and things like that. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. The orange ones, they look okay. But when I see them, I see like spring training jerseys.
Yeah.
That's what they look like, because all these teams wear, different stuff for spring training. So they're only going to wear them, I believe, on specific home games, probably on Fridays, I believe. And the City Connects, which were Fridays, are now going to be Mondays. So,
yeah, wow. The City Connect ones were the ones that I was just like, wasn't a big fan of those. But
I know there's some in other cities that are way worse. Like people are in Boston, they have pretty tradition too. And those are like those bright yellow things. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. It's like, how is this anything like your team color? I'll give them credit. Like for these two uniforms, it's their colors. So I like that I can look and say, okay, that's the Tigers. A little Houston Astro-y, but.
Yes.
I was like, okay, but you know what? It's the Tigers. But yeah, like the City Connects is like, that's not your colors. Or like you said, with Boston, like that's not your colors.
No.
So not a big fan of that. But it got us to wondering something here.
Yes.
Because look, there's always been alternative uniforms that you've loved, or there's been uniforms that you've hated. So the question that we're asking the people, 248-539-9797, what's the best or worst alternate uniform of your favorite team? Because everybody had that one, when they wear that uniform, it's just like, yes, I love it. It could be the all blacks that the Lions wear. It could be, you're not a big fan of the all blacks?
No, not at all. I even like the blueberries more than I like the All Blacks.
So you like the blueberries?
I like them more than the All Blacks.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, see, I kind of like the All Blacks.
When they started, the first time they revealed them was like, the Roy Williams years,
Well, see, that's a different. It's different though, because with the helmet and all of that.
The helmet is great.
So, but yeah,
I'm talking about like the jersey. I didn't even think about the helmet.
I mean, for the Lions, the best combo uniform is when they go all whites. They go, I guess, the stormtrooper look is what I like. Yeah, there you go.
See, to me, 248-539-9797. To me, when you talk about the Lions, when they wear their throwbacks, and I believe you would count throwbacks as alternatives.
Day?
Yes. Nothing on them, just blue, just no logo on the helmet. I remember the first time I saw that it was dark blue. They were great. I wish they were even a little darker, but
yeah, the gray helmet. See, I like the Thanksgiving Day
silver,
uniform
whatever, gray, yeah.
The first time they did it. And then each time it progressively was like, okay, give me something I like. But the first time it was like when Barry Sanders, I remember watching him in it, it was like, all right, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. No logo, no nothing like that. Yeah.
It's still kind of cool. To me, it's Thanksgiving. That should be their Thanksgiving uniform every year.
And sticking with the Lions, it's not the uniform, but it was the helmet. It was the helmet that they had last year, and I guess it was a one-off.
Right.
Where it was the Mustang helmet, where it was the lion with like the Mustang logo incorporated in it. Okay, I like that helmet so much, Kenny. It is hanging up on my wall.
No, you?
Yes, I love that helmet.
Wow.
For all the people calling you a hater.
Right.
Not possible. No, I'm with you. That helmet was elite.
It was so sweet.
And they were like, nope, we're never going to wear them again. I'm like, what? Why? Those helmets, love those things. Like, but what is the uniform combo that you absolutely loved? Or you know what? You're just like, yeah, I just can't. Pistons, hey.
Well, they've had so many over the years.
I'm glad David is not here because I can't do the teals. I've never been a big fan of the teals.
Well, don't you worry because I'm here and I also love the teals. That was going to be my answer to this question. I'm a big teal guy.
You know what's actually better than the teals from that era? When they had
Don't say the maroons.
Yes, the maroons in that area were better than the teals.
Just get out.
I thought they were cool.
None of those combinations screamed Pistons. And
yes.
And I guess maybe because I looked at that and I'm like, every time I see those, I think of teams that just didn't win.
Well,
it's the Grant Hill era where he was here, but you didn't really do much. So, no, I loved it when they went back to the red, white, and blues. That to me screams Pistons. That was like a bad fever dream where it was every color you could think of the rainbow. We're going to throw that in the uniform, but put some yellow in there, put some burgundy, teal, no, black, no. Red, white, and blue, that's Pistons.
The ones that they started wearing a couple years ago, I don't think they've worn them anymore. The one that say Motor City on them, I hated those. The Pistons have had so many. The ones that they have now, their City Classic or whatever, the City Connect.
Yeah,
they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Then they had one year they had green ones. I said, wait a second, this is the Celtics. What's going on here?
Yeah, because they did it for St. Cecilia's. So
yes, the cream ones were really cool. I thought when they did the cream ones. But even the black jerseys that they have now, I really don't like. When they say DET on them, right?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
No.
Now, 248-539-9797. Also for pro college teams as well.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say this because I know people. Stoney, I actually like the all blues of Michigan. When they go with the full blue, I guess I don't know what they call them.
I don't know what they call them,
but the all blues, I actually kind of like that. Hate the team, but
I know you like the all mazes too.
I like the all mazes, but I know I'm in the minority. I'll never get them to wear those things more often. But the all maze uniform was like, that to me is the best color combination that they have. All maze with the helmet. Now, yeah, and now if they would just put the little the little Wolverine logo with the pipe with the navy cap on it, that's the best. But
yeah, that will be pretty cool. There's one from Michigan that I absolutely hate, and I'll tell you what that is coming up next,
folks. That's a radio.